Okay, this is Deep Dish. I'm the guy who says, "Belts up, gang, we're about to land" on the Fandom Arson program for the internets. And the boss is letting me do these vlogs for the rare occasion where he's in a drought of videos. So every Saturday, I'll do one of these vlogs. So let's get started with my thoughts on Nickelodeon. I personally think it's rather shit. I mean, just take a look at its track record. A majority of its Nicktoons are strictly comedy, with both Danny Phantom and Teenage Robot having comedy forced into them. And when they get serious, oh, you can forget getting any respect from Nickelodeon's scheduling department, as Cora can tell you. And do you want to know what the best part of this day is? Internet Vlogger and Chicken McNugget Pie Guy Rules actually managed to crack the code of Viacom. Not just Nickelodeon, but Viacom as a whole.
They're just embracing these apps and fads and things that aren't going to be relevant in the near future, which means they have to continually adopt new things instead of actually growing stuff. Nickelodeon is full of trends. If you looked at anything that was going on with the network in the past, say, 8 years, you can realize that they're just on this spiral of nothingness. Nickelodeon is not a network that stands for creativity. Nickelodeon's a network that wants your money and will put whatever your kids will tolerate on the screen. And that's the sad thing that keeps Nickelodeon in business. The fact that by the time kids are old enough to actually have cognitive reasoning skills and realize what they're watching is garbage, Nickelodeon already has a new batch of toddlers that have been indoctrinated to their network.
And those kids have been dumbed down by Dora the Explorer, probably warming them up for breadwinners, while all the generic cookie-cutter comedies would ultimately lure them to Brickleberry, or worse, Jersey Shore. In other words, I really hope Viacom dissolves in the next decade or so. That day will be a day of momentous celebration. It ultimately means that Nickelodeon will be back with Time Warner where it belongs. Yeah, the failure of Cube led Time Warner, then Warner Communications, to spin off MTV Networks, which would later be swallowed up by Viacom. Or did they sell them? It's all the same to me. Speaking of Time Warner, Rupert Murdoch tried to buy them out. Holy balls! I didn't see that coming. But in all seriousness, Time Warner, you were asking for this. Jeff Bewkes has been trimming you down, putting all the worth into HBO, licensing their specials to other networks, cramming CN Real down our throats. By the way, I have no problem with the shows on CN Real. In fact, they would have worked better on Discovery Kids, which actually has a chance at coming back since the hub is actually fizzling out due to, I don't know, like advertising issues, I think? Hold on, just let me look at Thoughtnami. Because let's face it, Jeff Harris has all the answers. Alright, let's see here. Next page, and oh, haha, here we go. Yeah, the hub refuses ads from competing toy companies like Mattel, Lego, Bandai, and Playmates. And it's costing the network millions. So yeah, Hasbro is finally one step closer to being purchased by Disney. That's something worth celebrating. And speaking of Disney, I'm working on the season finale, aka the Disney Infinity Review. And after that's done, I'm going to write the script for my first crossover review production-wise. Arson number 14, Tentaclino with the Critic Core. And alright, I think I'm running out of time here, so make sure to rate, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you're a conformist. Be sure to support me on Patreon. And if you have an idea for a future topic, make sure to drop me a line in the comments section below. I'll be more than happy to ask your question if I don't already have something to say. Have a good one.